Yeah. So tell us few glimpses, the nice things and bad things. Okay, the good, the best one and the worst one that happened in this journey.
This journey was like a whirlwind. It was so fast. You know, we did 14 stops in 14 days. It was like we went to so many places. It was crazy. And in fact, halfway through, Tammy was calling us like, "Are you guys okay?"
Yeah. Yeah, do you want me to fly you now?
We were like,
no.
The,
But we did the last leg.
yeah.
Yeah.
The funniest thing that happened though was, I think when we were driving in the middle of the night in the Grand Canyon, and we were looking for the Grand Canyon because we were driving there.
You can't get this wrong.
Well, the funny thing is like we were driving on this road, and there's this like windy road, like when you're driving along next to the Grand Canyon, that essentially just goes on forever. And there was nothing. Like, and if you turn the lights off on the car, it's like pitch black. So the only light you have is your headlights, and you're just driving through these like pine trees on either side, and this like windy road. Never saw another car, never saw another person, never saw another animal, nothing. Just total nothing for like, I don't even know how long.
45 minutes.
And I turned to Kyle, and I was like, "Man, there's just like nothing out here." And then as soon as I said that, we go around this corner, and it was like, and there was a huge moose in the middle of the road, like standing there, like this moose, and we were like, Kyle like came like screeching to a halt,
like swerving stopped. Yeah.
And we like stopped, and this moose that I don't know if you've ever seen a moose. I never saw a moose. But they're huge. They're not like they're like bigger than a horse.
Bigger than a car.
Yeah, it was
Got in his smart car.
it was like a rhinoceros. I was like, what the hell? I thought it would be like I've seen a deer, you know, but this moose was like gigantic, and it's the horns on its top of its head were like as big as our car. It was hilarious.
So is that the best or the worst thing that is?
So I was saying, what was that one? It was the best? The worst?
That was her question.
I think that was the funniest thing that happened, or the first thing that popped into my head.
Yeah.
Probably was the best and the worst.
Do you know what is
At the same time.
Do you know what is really underwhelming? The Grand Canyon at night. The stars are beautiful, but you can't see the Grand Canyon at all. It's just this big black space.
Yeah. I mean, you get out, you turn off the car, you try to find your way out on the ledge, and you try to look out, and you can't see a damn thing. Like, nothing.
It's really scary.
Nothing. Like, you can't even see right in front of you. All you can see is the stars. I can't even see Liam.
Dark it was. And for you?
What?
What was the best and the worst thing in your journey? Did you film?
No. I want to say the best thing was meeting Jesse. And to get his Stroke of Genius, that just blew up everything. Like, that gave our whole trip so much meaning. Like, because I'm a producer. I plan everything. We didn't plan this. And we wanted it to be discovery. And out of our 10, 15 years of experience. And so we felt it gave it so much more meaning. Absolutely so much more. And we didn't really talk about it until the Grand Canyon, and the day after. And, you know, Liam circled it around and brought everything, you know, everyone was connected to me in some sort of way. And, you know, we could do this on Strokes, but we didn't. And, you know, we could do it on, you know, though it's the life-changing, you know, medical event, you know, that really changed in a person's life and how they overcame it. And because that is where the unity is captured. And so we're, you know, so that was the best thing, you know, because it just brought so much clarity on the trip, and it just brought so much more purpose to what we were doing, and that enriched everything else.
Yeah, that was definitely the best thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what the worst thing was? That we lost that card.
Yeah.
That was, we lost one card, memory card worth of footage, which was like, that was the worst thing. But you know, nobody died, so.
But that's what's so great about the team, is we can go back and capture something and have it be more or more enriching in authenticity because of what we've built. What I didn't know in the beginning and what I do now is how powerful Liam is and the gift of humanity. And he is so understanding and authentic. You know, everyone connects with him in some way. And he and I can jump in a car and go cross country and get that same with a crew of 10,000, or no, like 10, or just him and I, and we can get the same responses with the same story, or much better. It's you don't know on how that guy is brought so much you know, to my life.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was cute. It was nice. So, if you guys could pick someone in the world that you really want to interview, who would it be? You know, anyone.
Well, we already interviewed you, so.
Okay. Okay, someone that you didn't.
Someone that we want to interview. Nobody comes to mind. One person comes to mind, but we actually just, it's a secret, but we just got an interview with her. So, that person.
Okay, remove this person because you can tell who that is. The second one.
Well, I mean, we don't have the dates confirmed or anything, so.
Okay,
well, we do have like a window.
What I'm say is, if you want something, you need to go to the universe. So someone that you probably couldn't reach. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That you'd like to.
I think to be totally honest, like there's nobody that's coming to mind that
No?
I'm thinking like, wow, I'd be dying to. Because for me, like, you know, and I think for Kyle too, like, the Stroke of Genius is in everyone. And the Stroke of Genius project, it's less about like, wow, this person is like so amazing, like what makes them so amazing. Well, it is about that, but it's also about that the Stroke of Genius is in everyone. So really, like, everyone that's triumphed over something has their stroke of genius and has that amazing story, and sharing that story, what I want, which I would think would be so much more exciting to me than getting a really famous person to be interviewed with, would just be,
No, but it doesn't need to be famous.
or a someone, or
Yes, you know, I didn't say it was famous.
Or
I said
someone-
someone that you want to, and sometimes you can't reach, or not because they are famous, or because maybe they live in China, or I don't know.
I just think more people. I just
More
want
people.
to sit down with more people and talk with more people and share with more people, and and have a bigger platform to give more people a voice to share their stories.
Yes.
That's the most important thing.
You know,
Because
the same-
I was just trying to think, like before this trip, I wanted to meet LeBron James. I wanted to, meet all these people. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. Like, but I would literally love to sit down with them and, discuss or like have a great conversation on, their stroke of genius. Like, just anyone. And that's what we do all day when we're not working, is we're engaging with other people, either at the bar or at some event, and either telling them about stroke of genius or just finding out the most important, impactful story that they have in the shoebox in the closet, like, because that just opens them up. Like, do I dare share that bar story again?
Well, I think
So,
you know who I just
yeah.
thought of? Kyle Maynard.
Yeah.
He'd be great to have on Stroke of Genius.
Yeah.
Also, who is the two brothers that play football, and one of them only has one hand?
Gonna cut this one out.
What?
I don't know.
that guy, he's like
Shreem?
whatever. Yeah, he's like.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. Think about like
Yeah.
what he. It's like it's just uncanny to me. Like you played played sports at a professional level. It's like amazing. Like what? I can't even imagine. I don't know. This is what blows me
I mean,
away
it's not
about-
like I want to meet Steph Curry, okay? Like, I want to meet, people that have overcome so much to get where they are today.
Just
Like,
also
that's-
Steph and LeBron, if you do want to meet us, we're not gonna like turn you down. We're not like no. Steph Curry, LeBron
But
James.
no.
We don't want to see you guys.
Actually, LeBron James has a great story, and
I'm sure Steph
And
Curry
Steph too.
overcame. You know what? To become an athlete that performs at that level,
Exactly.
you have to overcome so much. Like
Mhm.
you have to perform at that high of a level, and that's what I
Yeah.
think is so inspiring about.
I saw
Athletes.
another day something saying like, was a graphic showing like the second, the third, and the first, and the things that they over like fear. I don't know if you saw this.
No.
If I find, I'm going to put the picture here. So it's like fear, self-doubt, losing, angry, kind of all the things. So you see the people here in the top, but we don't know what the steps and everything that they overcame to be at that level. When you see someone doing great, but how hard, how long hours, how many Sunday mornings they wake 7 o'clock to do the stuff that they need to be done, and to achieve what they achieved.
What I'm super like interested in, and totally is like blows me away, is like I'm interested. So is like with about that is like people like you, or someone like you think about I was just watching this random Kevin Hart's like Black History on Netflix. It's like it's Kevin Hart, so it's like so dumb, but it's funny. And I was watching, and he's talking about all of these people in Black history that, you know, Josephine Baker and like all these other people that were like the first person to ever, you know, do this, or like Joe Louis, and like and people that were like, what is so interesting to me is like folks that are like the first person to do something.